We believe we have sorted them out, finally. I am your host, Ace Freak.
And I'm doing the cameras, Mr. Tomo. Right, okie dokie. Right, let's have a look at the see if we can try and
Let's
sort
get
this
on
out,
board
shall we?
with Pierre in the Williams, coming through the final chicane. Gonna ride on board, opens up the DRS to the line. Gonna be a 1:11.298 for the Williams driver. Puts him P11 for now. Is not safe or guaranteed to make it to Q3, so he's gonna have to either put up another lap or come back in and put on a set of softs.
Rogue's just finishing the slap off. He's coming up toward the champions now.
Ooh, does a good job avoiding it. Opens up the DRS to the line. It's going to be a 1:09.8. Puts him P2 right behind the podium pole sitter, provisional pole sitter, that I should say, of Ruley Ethan. Next man to cross the line will be LA16 Ham in the McLaren. He is on the softs, and he is going to dive into the pits. As will Bizarre Mike in the Haas. So the next man across the line will be Rage Quit in the Aston Martin. Coming through the final chicane. Oh, in the commentator's curse. Oh, no. Rage Quit in the wall, and he's done. It's a rough situation for the Aston Martin.
Right, let's do a lap of old Manzi. Here we go. The old boy himself.
We're right on board with him.
We go up to literally first chicane, beautifully done there. Just a little bit of a bad exit out of there, though, wasn't it, Daze?
Yeah. Runs a 20.2 through the first sector, and he's invalidated through turn 7.
Right, okay, Jamie. Let's have a look and see what he can do. He's about to start to finish his lap.
Where have we got him? Oh, he's at the bottom. He's invalidated his previous lap, so this lap will be the one that counts for him. I don't know if he's got enough time to dive back into the pits and get another lap in if he doesn't get a good one here.
No. We should have a look.
Turns 3 and 4 does a good job.
The weather's changing.
5 and 6.
It looks like it's going overcast.
19.3 through the first sector. Almost invalidates turn 7. Does a good job coming out of the corner. Opens up the DRS. Down the backstretch.
Go.
That's 9 and 10. Does a good job. Rides the curve. Slams the wall.
Has he had any damage? I think he's got a little bit of damage there. Is it alright, Daze? Has he got damage? Yes, he has.
I didn't see any. Bizarre Mike lost control of his car in sector 2 down the backstretch. Seems to be okay now, though. Back on board with Jamie, coming through the final, coming well out of the final hairpin. Into the final chicane. And he's going to dive into the pits. It's about 200 miles an hour into the pits. You could probably do that about 30 years ago, but well, apparently you can do it in
Mr.
game
Skyline. It's the Skyline in the house. Oh, wow.
Oh,
that was close.
Had to avoid the Alpine of Snedden.
Wow, that was extremely close.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that one. I'm honestly shocked he got through there.
Well, here we go. He's going for the middle chicane, doing a nice job there.
Doesn't invalidate. Nice, did cut it a bit, but does not invalidate. Got a yellow in sector 2. Fish stick retires in the pits. The yellow in the sector 2 is for Snedden. This purple sector 2, as you mentioned, opens up the DRS down this main straight, I call it.
Well, you're allowed to. This is pretty much close to your.
Coming through the final chicane, avoids the wall of champions, open up the DRS. Can't even speak. I'm getting all tongue twisted. To the line, it's a 1:10.3. Does not improve. He's going to have to put up another lap.
Right, here comes LAI Legum, shall we say? We'll call him Legum, or Mr. Ham.
I just call him LA Ham.
LA LA Ham, fair enough.
Coming through this final chicane, goes very slow through the final chicane. He might be setting up for a lap here. He certainly didn't improve on that last lap, over 4/10 up. Or down, I should say, in this case.
Oh, Bizarre Mike. That was a good lap. That was from him. Here we go. Joshua.
Oh, yeah, Bizarre Mike puts up a 109.9, puts a P4. Good job by the Haas.
Here comes the AlphaTauri or Joshua Meister.
Manzi's the next man to come across the line. He's up on his last time. Puts up a 110.7. Improves by over 3 seconds, but he's still P12. Yeah, he's now put up 3 laps on those mediums.
It's not going to be good. He's not going to make Q3, unfortunately, the old boy. Bless him.
Skyline coming up to the line, has the DRS open. It's a 109.794. He's 21 milliseconds off pole. I would say he's safe.
So, Rudy Ethan just says, am I safe, you think? Well, I wonder. Seeing as you're top. Unbelievable. Some people these days. Anyway, Joshua Moss has actually invalidated his lap, so he's done. Jamie
Bellingham dives into the pits. He might be done with quali.
Here comes Jamie. Purple first.
Next man across the line will be Pierre B. Opens up DRS to the line. It's going to be a 110.6. Puts him P12. Does not ensure safety, though. If he's got enough fuel, he's got to put in another lap. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. He doesn't have the DRS on. Josh Meister puts up a 110.4. Puts him P10.
Right, yeah, but Jamie, he's on the what do you call this? The home straight, you call this, wasn't it? Or the long straight?
Main straight. Regardless, he's coming down.
So look what he can
to
try
the final
and do.
chicane.
He needs to get it.
Does a good job.
Nicely
Opens
done.
up the DRS. To the line, it's going to be a 109.699. He puts it on pole. Wow. And Josh Meister is in shambles after seeing that lap.
Well, Josh Meister is out. He is out of Q3. But it's not all doom and gloom because he'll be on a fresh set of tyres.
And I see raindrops.
Let's have a look. I feel quicker on meds, says Rudy Ethan. Okay, thanks, Chadwick. Skyline's faster than me here, says Chadwick. We'll see what happens there. Okay, so fine. Let's have a look. 16 viewers so far. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. 16 viewers.
Nice. Just wait until the row race shows up.
So, Days, nice to have you back in the comms.
Thank you.
I'm glad your grandmother's doing much better, by the way.
Appreciate it.
No worries. How is life out there in the sunny US of A?
Unfortunately, where I'm at, it's not very sunny. Cloudy, rainy, windy, snowy, whatever. Basically, anything that isn't sunny is what's going on here.
There you go. Right, so we have lost out of the drivers, we've lost Josh Meister on the AlphaTauri, quit, shall we say, for the Aston
Rage
Martin,
quit.
Pierre
That's
Williams.
what I think his name is.
Rage quit. We'll go Rage quit. The old boy himself in the Red Bull, and of course LA Ham. There you go. But what a good lap there was from Jamie, a 109.699.
Absolutely smacked it out of the park. Right before the rain came in.
Ethan, 109.7 on the mediums. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, very, very impressive on mediums.
So, we're down to the nitty-gritty now for Q3. Who do you reckon's going to get pole in, Days?
I would probably say Ethan. And it's a wet Q3. Guys, let us know if there's a wet race or if it's dry or interchangeable, whatever.
Actually, no, don't tell us. We'll leave it a surprise.
Ooh,
I'd like to be surprised.
Okay.
But, you know.
And the first man to come out of the pits will be Ethan in the Ferrari. Right behind him will be the Haas of Skyline. Right after him will be the Mercedes of RSF1 Sauce. Behind him, Bizarre Mike. After Mike will
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, though, Days, because they're on dry sit-ups around this track, obviously. So, because parc fermé conditions are on, and they'll be driving in intermediate tyres on a dry setup. So maybe some people have changed their downforce or changed their brake bios, or maybe changed the front wing. What do you think?
It depends on the race. I feel like if the race is dry, you just keep the setup. You bite the bullet, you keep the setup the same, and you go from there. I know a lot of drivers in the F1 community that can drive any setup, any track, any condition, and to me it's astounding. I don't know if Division 4 has that, any of those kinds of drivers, but it'll be fun to see if they do.
Well, I think then, Days, as soon as you've rejoined us, my American, my friend from America, you have the opportunity to take us through a flying lap with Mr. Rudy Ethan. Fire away.
All right, coming to the line, we've got the Ferrari of Rudy Ethan coming through the first corner, through turn 2. Very, very low speed. Oh, loses the rear end a whole lot. Keeps it going, though. Coming through the first chicane. Does a good job. Keeps it going through turn 5. Now turn 6. Through the first sector, it's a 22.7. Coming through the second chicane. Leading up to what would be the first DRS zone. But unfortunately, due to the wet, that is not going to happen. Down into third gear here. Returns 9 and 10. Coming to the line, he will have a 47.685 through the first 2 sectors. Coming through the hairpin in first gear, down to 35 miles an hour. Now slams on the gas for this final straight. Or for the main straight, not the final one, but the main one. Top speed of 190 miles an hour, coming through the final chicane. Cuts the first part a lot, but keeps it going. Stays out of the wall of champions. Coming down the pit straight now, and he puts up a 119.1 in that Ferrari. Pretty good lap from Ethan.
It looks like Skyline's invalidated his lap as well. Wow.
Sar Mike has Sneddon puts up a 119.7, a 123.4 for the Alfa Romeo. Not the best lap for him.
Bizarre Mike's just spun it. Bizarre Mike's just spun it out of Q1, and he's got to stay. Oh dear, and the Haas. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's good. Oh, Rogue is spinning. Rogue is spun too.
Oh, it's a Torval and Dean moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy. We've got quite the situation coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, be careful, Button, when you come around to turn 2. You're going to see 2 cars doing a bit of a Torval and Dean. We call it the Nutcracker
Suite. Gotten out. Sar Mike now in turns 7 and 8. And Rogue's out of turn 4. The Rogue's got to be careful because Button is right behind him.
Yeah, Button's on a flying lap at the moment. We'll see how he gets on. It's a 23.7 first sector. Not bad from Button and the Alfa Romeo. But this is looking pretty smooth from the man himself. Sector 3 got yellow flags.
It's for Skyline. He's spun out of the hairpin.
Oh dear. They're having a few problems. What they're doing is, I think what's happening nowadays is that instead of just easing into the throttle, they're pushing really hard down and they cut the back end sliding all over the place.
He definitely mashed the gas coming out of that hairpin.
The Button has shown you how to do it properly. He's going to get a little cheeky toe here as he comes up to the final chicane. Let's see what he can try and do. Hold on a bit. Sauce going on to a set of softs. What's that all about?
I mean, look at the tire. Yeah, Sauce might be trying something. A 120.6 for Fish Sticks. He puts it P5 right behind his teammate Fish Sticks. Or Button puts it P5 right behind his teammate Fish Sticks.
I know what you meant. I know exactly what you meant. It's fine. It's okay. Rogue just got a little bit over zealous with his always all over the place there, but yeah, it's not a bad first sector there after that torrid spin that caused him a little bit of issues. Remember guys, you know, as you come out the corners, don't shoot down straight away on the power because you will lose a bit of back end. Just ease your way into the power, ease your way. But here we go. Let's have a look at this middle sector. This is looking pretty good.
The next man to cross the line
120
with a valid lap will be Rogue in the Aston Martin.
Yes, he will. And he's actually on a 120 at the moment, so he's matching Button's time in 5th place. Can he try and find a little bit extra time in the last chicane? Let's have a look and see what he can try and do. As he, there we go, just
through the final chicane.
Nice and smooth. That's very nice and smooth. There you go.
Onto the pit
It's
straight
looking pretty
now.
good, actually.
And he puts up a 120.0.
There you go. Right. Jamie, let's see what you can do. You got pole position. Well, you got he's the fastest in Q2. Can he match that in Q3 under these
Rogue
conditions?
is spun again out of turn 2. This is not his. This is not his part of the track. He's a fan of.
Oh, Jamie's invalidated. Jamie has actually invalidated.
Right, oh, that's unfortunate. So, hopefully he put in enough fuel to do at least another lap. I've seen everyone here so far in Q3 put up 3 laps.
Ethan has gone a little bit too slow, so he's like, you know, okay, that's fine for him. Let's have a look. Fish Sticks. Is Fish Sticks going to improve on his lap? It's looking...
out of the final chicane.
I'm not too sure. No, he's not. No, he's not going to improve.
Barely.
Right. Jamie, let's see if you can try and do this properly the first time. Here we go. Take 2. Would you like to take us through there, Mr. Days? Jamie's lap.
Coming through turn 1, he cuts turn 1 by half a car. Keeps it going, though. No invalidation. Down through turns 3 and 4. Real easy on the gas through there. Now through turn 6, coming into the chicane. End of sector 1, it's a 22.8. Coming out of turn 8 now. Once again, very easy on the gas from Jamie and the McLaren here. Turns 9 and 10. Doing a very good job of wheel control, too. Not oversteering the wheel. Now through the hairpin.
There you
Good
go.
job.
Perfect
Doesn't
example.
mash the gas coming out of the hairpin. Now down the main straight.
Let's have a look at this. This is looking pretty good, actually, isn't it? It's not only looking quite shabby at all.
Top speed of 192. Coming through the final chicane. Ooh, barely avoids the wall.
Wow.
Barely avoids the wall of champions. To the line, it's going to be a 119.8. Puts him P4.
Not bad at all. Right. Bizarre
right
Mike's.
him.
Oh, Bizarre Mike's lost.
Yep.
That's a bit of right, here comes Mr. Skyline. He's learned his lesson. He's learned his lesson.
Jamie spins now out of turn 2. Turn 2 is when he almost collected Bizarre Mike.
Oh dear, right, here
Back
goes
to
Mr.
Skyline.
in a house. This is not quick. This is looking consistent though. It's not bad. Well, it is quick actually. 19.4. Wow. I'll take that back.
2nd through 4th right now, separated by 0.04 of a second.
That's just stupid, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Unbelievable. Right. Okay, Mr. Sauce.
Desbro will actually be the next man to cross the line and put up a lap. He's coming down the main straight.
Yes, he will be. Yes, there he comes. He's
final
found 2
chicane.
tenths. He's actually found 2 tenths in his time.
Down the pit straight to the line. It's going to be a 119.0. He just beat. Oh, and Fish Sticks hooks up 119.0 as well.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Right. Let's
As the track dried up.
Sauce has spun. Sauce has spun a little bit. He's lost it, and it's still raining. I don't think the track. Well, the track seems to be clearing up a little bit.
It could be.
It's still raining out there. It's still raining out there, though.
Oh, there's no argument about that. Skyline's up by over 0.2 on his last lap. Coming through the final chicane. Good job. Rides the curbs. Doesn't spin out, though. To the line, it's a 118.6. The track has got to be drying up. He found over half a second in the final sector.
He did.
Rogue, the next
Indeed.
man to cross the line. He will be
Right.
starting his hot lap, though, so... Nope, Ethan will also be starting.
Ethan's starting. Let's have a look. Where's Rogue? Rogue's just there. Do not spin it out at turn 2, please, Rogue. No, he does not. We'll keep an eye on Rogue.
Will be the next man to cross the line, but he's invalidated again.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's really good for me. Rogue. Pretty decent. Let's have a look. Is it a purple first?
Desbro hasn't invalidated. Oh, loses the rear end a little bit, but keeps it going to the line. He's not going to improve.
Half a second. Rogue has found half a second in his first sector. Half a second already. Let's have a look and see if he can try and improve. That puts him in a 19.5 so far.
Fish Sticks has retired in the pits. He is satisfied with P3. We got Desbro spinning out in the same place everybody's been spinning out so far in this session.
On a minute, Rogue's just done. He's found 8 tenths. He's just set a purple middle sector there, Days. Purple middle sector from Rogue.
Oh boy, Jamie has retired in the pits. He is satisfied with his time. Coming up the main straight.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
To the final chicane. Ooh. All right, does a good job going through there, but I don't know. Is he going to improve? It's going to be a 119.07. P3 for the Aston Martin. Ethan comes across the line, does not improve his lap. He will be P5.
Sneeden, hold on a minute. Sneeden has just found 4 tenths in his middle sector. Let's have a look and see what you can try and find.
Oh boy, coming through the
he's invalidated.
And I think he just put it in the wall. He got upset. Although I don't know. I was on a broadcast angle. He may have lost control there.
Well, that's it. There are Mr. Skyline.
Although we still got to wait for Sauce and Desbro. Desbro coming through the final chicane, trying to avenge his teammate. Oh, but he's not anywhere near his teammate. And Sauce is diving into the pits.
Yeah,
that'll be Q3 here, folks.
Well, Skyline 18.6. That's very impressive, I have to say.
Very impressive.
Wow. Ethan, what happened now? You was 8 tenths up. Well, you bottled it, mate, because, you know, you could have done better. But there you go. Such is life. That's what happens.
Sauce is the only one who did not put up a time. Bizarre Mike doesn't say that he didn't put up time, so whatever time he did put up was clearly invalidated. Yep.
It did, yeah.
No, Sauce also did put up a lap. It was 133, but it was also invalidated.
It was. So we got Skyline and the Haas in first, Desbro in second in the Alpine, Rogan third in the Aston Martin, Fish Sticks in the Alfa Romeo in the fourth, Ethan in the Ferrari fifth, Sneed in the Alpine in sixth, Jamie in the McLaren at seventh, Joe Button in the Alfa Romeo eighth, Bizarre Mike in the ninth, and the Haas and RSF1 Source and the Mercedes in 10th. There you go.
Wow.
So, is it going to be a dry race? Or are we going to have what Division 2 had, which is start off wet and finish off on the dry? Let's have a look.
It's a good question.
It's a dry race.
Dry as a bone and bright as day. So,
and it's a little bit of cloud out there, just like we had in Division 3. So it might be, there's a possibility it might happen. Ethan here says, I want this win. So, not too sure about this one, I have to say. But, going to be interesting, though. What do you reckon, Dave? Who do you think is going to win?
Well, after all the pace they put up in Q3, being very quiet in Q1 and Q2, I would probably say Skyline's got a good chance. Did start on pole, and, well, it's just the first step to winning a race, is starting up in the front.
Well, unfortunately, my mic is about to die, so I'm going to have to leave you to do your solid comms, but I will do all the camera work. So if you just, I will listen to you, and good luck on your this race for you, buddy, and let's get cracking.
Yep. Appreciate that, Tomo. Looks like the cars are porpoising on the grid right now. So we're just gonna, I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to wait until that stops. It's unfortunate. Doing good, Tolby. Thanks for asking. I'm just waiting for this race to start. I just pulled up the Twitch and the chat and stuff, so up until just now, I had no idea if anyone was talking to me or not. Should do before this race starts is grab a bottle of water. Okay, finally had a timer. Appreciate it, Tomo. Go hydrate, trust me, I will be. And we just had somebody leave. So, your qualifying order today is as follows. First, we have Skyline, DOR Skyline 2756 in the Haas. We'll start pole position on the soft tires. Following him, we've got Desbro in the Alpine on the medium tires. Followed by TYG Rogue in the softs, driving the Aston Martin. Fish Sticks on the mediums, and Ruley Ethan on the mediums in the Alfa Romeo and in the Ferrari. Following those two, we've got Snedden in the Alpine on the softs, Jamie in the McLaren on the softs, Button in the Alfa Romeo on the mediums, Desar Mike on the softs in the Haas, RSF1 Sauce in the Mercedes on the mediums, Josh Meister on the softs in the Alpha Tauri, Rage Quit in the Aston Martin on the softs, Pierre B in the Williams on the mediums, Old Manzi in the Red Bull on the mediums, LA16 Ham on the softs in the McLaren, Only Destroyer on the mediums in the Williams, Macy Q on the softs in the Red Bull, and Dino Deb in the Ferrari on the softs. As the top three have set up on the grid, we now wait with the rest of the field. Yes, Skyline got pole by about 4/10. One, two, three, 4, 5 lights. Away we go here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. Skyline, massive jump on the start. So did TYG Rogue. Oh, but he gets contact with Desbro. Oh, and he almost lost it. Keeps going now. Back on board with Skyline. He's getting a smacking start on this first lap. Over a second ahead already. Grabbing some trouble in the back. Meanwhile, Old Manzi has lost a few positions. As his Rage Quit, Mason Q not really going anywhere. Dino Dev starting to gain 3 spots. Let's see. Josh Meister has moved up 4 spots, and Fish Sticks, on the other hand, has dropped 4 spots. Boy, this is a rough race for some and a great race already for others. Josh Meister now gaining 5 spots off the start. He's up to P6 after starting P11. Rogue already has penalty. And we're not even at the second lap of this race. Rage Quit and Old Manzi both having a terrible start to this race. But Skyline, more than anything, has had an absolutely smacking start to this race. Already up over a second across the line. We've got both Old Manzi and Rage Quit both in the pits. Unfortunate starts, both switching the tires that are on and going to the medium. Well, actually, no. Rage Quit goes to the mediums. Old Manzi on the softs, back to the front. Skyline still pulling away. Still has a good lead over these guys. A TY Rogue trying to fight. Despro loses the rear end just a little bit. Got Button and LA Ham swapping spots for P11 and P10. We get a caution. We got a yellow flag. It's for Pierre. Pierre in the Williams. Must have spun or something. And he doesn't have an end plate. He's going to have to pit and repair that. Unfortunate situation for the Williams already. Snedden puts up the best lap of the race with a 1:12.8. LA Ham also dives into the pits. Not good for the McLaren driver. Despro has fought back to be in the lead. Oh, we got a yellow. Oh, it's Dino Dip, and Snedden gets a penalty. Dino Dip does not seem to have any wing damage, so he'll continue on with his race. Oh! Oh, and Dino Dip's crashed. Gonna ride on board with LA Ham, see what happened. Oh, we slammed the wall. Turn 3-4 through the chicane there. Doesn't look like there's going to be a safety car, though. Meanwhile, Despro is catching up to Skyline. After being 1.3 seconds back at one point, he is now right behind Skyline. Has to correct the rear end a little bit. Riding on board with Rogue. Rogue puts up the best lap of the race. Looks for the move, but backs out at the last second. He is right behind Despro. These top, you could throw a blanket over these top three right now. Snedden, in the meantime, has dropped back a bit. He is now 1.1 seconds back. Rogue's got to get out of this dirty air soon, or he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to battery dump on Despro, heading into turns 9 and 10. Oh, he smacks the wall. Oh, he smacked the wall. I don't see damage. Oh, and Rogue hops a curb a bit, and oh, we got a yellow. Jamie's out of the race. What has happened? Oh, that is going to have to be a safety car. Oh, boy, that is a rough situation for both the McLaren drivers today. On board with Josh Meister. He's got a front row seat between Fish Sticks and Ethan, fighting for P5 right now. Fish Sticks backs out. Both of them go into the pits, as does Josh, and Ethan speeds into the pits. It's a 5-second penalty for the Ferrari. Oh boy. Snedden has caught back up to Rogue. Now only 0.4 of a second behind. Rogue with another 3-second time penalty. Not a good look to have 2 penalties this early in the race. We got another yellow. I don't look through the back of the pack. I did not go back on board with our top 4 here.
Sounds like your voice is laggy a little bit on the stream, so I thought I'd just jump in and try and give you a little bit of a hand here.
Sorry, what's up?
It's alright, no, you're doing a fantastic job. It's just that apparently somebody said your voice is sounding a little bit laggy on the
oh boy,
on the stream. But that's alright, you're doing a pretty good job. That's fine. Carry on.
Alright, Desbro looking to make a move. Rogue has pitted. Rogue in the pits. Alpine Hop P2 and P3 for this race. Desbro absolutely hounding Skyline right now. He's doing a good job keeping the lead and not letting the pressure get to him, but sooner or later, Desbro will get him, either because he pits or other reasons.
Tell you what, we've had some really good, decent camera angles. I've managed to try and keep up with all the battles that are going on, and you're doing a fantastic job there, Days. I'll tell you, I saw the crash that happened with Jamie. What happened there?
Yeah. Alright, Desbro looks like he's dropped back a little bit. Either that or Snedden has caught up to Desbro. Not sure which, and I've just realized Snedden has underfueled his car. I don't know by how much, but excuse me, definitely enough for the yellow line to show up. Yellow light to show up. Oh, and Desbro's going for the move into the chicane. They're side by side. Oh! Oh, the Alpine of Desbro is out. That is not good news.
And we got a safety
for him.
car.
And we've got the safety car. Snedden in all of this got the lead. I don't know how he caught the lead, but he did.
I think what happened there, I mean, I was on board with that. We got a brilliant camera angle out of that, and I don't think, I think Desbro should have backed off. He had the DRS on Skyline, and they went for a move that was just not there, collided, lost a car, and went into the famous Wall of Champions.
It's just, it's probably the worst way to crash out there, too.
Wow, it is hello, Tomos, it's Matty. Hello, mate, how you doing? Wow, that was some crash we caught on the camera, I tell you.
Oh.
We've been... Well.
I did not expect that to happen. I thought they both would have spun.
I thought it was actually. Do you know what? I thought you were actually right. I thought Skyline was going to lose it, and I thought Desbro was going to keep it. But in actual fact, we were both on that sort of thing. So it looks as if, yeah. And look at the rage quit.
2 hour top 2 pit. I mean, I have to assume they do. They're on 6 lap old. Coming to the line, it'll be 7 lap old softs, and they do both pit.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pit really, Pevina, so it's got to be done.
Do Button and RSF1 Sauce pit though? Button does, Sauce stays out.
Button does, Sauce stays out. That's an interesting strategy.
Okay.
So Bizarre Mike has. Let's have a look at Bizarre Mike. So he's on a fresh set of bays. He's going to be fine. The rest of the guys will probably catch up. So
Button is going on to softs.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So, Bizarre Mike and Rogue have both passed Button. Macy Q might get Button. No, he's definitely not.
Well, do you know what? We didn't get a safety car in Division 5. We did get one last night in Division 3, and we've got one again tonight in Division 4. But I'll tell you what, we caught an unbelievable move and an unbelievable crash in the Wall of Champions. Everybody's been avoiding it until tonight.
Yeah. It was bound to happen, and I wasn't sure how, when, or where, or who for that matter.
Very true. Very, very true. But it has happened.
For it to happen between our leaders is most shocking.
Well, I think there will be there will be a lot of talk about it in the stewards' room. They'll be looking at telemetry and looking at different sort of angles for whose mistake was it? Was it Desbro's? Was it Skyline? Did Skyline give him enough room? Did Desbro give him enough room? It's a question that they'll have a look at the stewards when they look back.
Because looking at it from our view, I couldn't tell you who was at fault and whatnot, but...
Well, I mean, looking at it from my point of view, it looked as if Desbro was going for a move that was disappearing quicker than anything else. I mean, he got the move, he was side by side with Skyline, they wanted to go side by side, but when you came to the actual corner, Skyline had the corner, had the lead, And Desbro's, unfortunately, like I said, the gap just
I had a
disappeared.
different angle than you did. I looked at your angle of it, and I didn't have that angle. They looked neck and neck, so I can't say whether who's at fault and whatnot. And I'm not a steward, so I'm not gonna make an opinion or a judgment on that.
No, it's very
All I can
true.
say
So
is just wow.
Yeah. Well, a couple of people have said,
wow.
mentioned as always going to end in tears, says Matty. Chadwick says
incident, racing incident.
No, that's not a racing incident. Sorry, Toby, I have to disagree with that one.
I mean, it's 50-50 on that. I can't say whether it is or not. Again, just a commentator.
Well, here's the thing. Racing incident by Toby, very controversial. Desbro shouldn't have gone for that move, says Chadwick. Yeah, I have to agree with Chadwick on that one. I think racing incident is a bit of a controversial call, really, from your American brethren.
Yeah.
But anyway, safety car in this lap. So.
And Sauce with the 8-lap old mediums is definitely not gonna let these guys get the start they want.
Definitely not.
I mean, he's going just about as fast as my grandma would.
He's almost going as fast as old man Zee-Wee's Walker. Bless him. Right.
Oh, looks like he's going now. And yep, he's going now. He didn't catch anybody out, though. Snedden is right on his gearbox. He could smell what he had for breakfast this morning. Looks like he got a bit of a better jump off Snedden, though.
Oh, dear. I wonder what he's thinking of. What's he had as breakfast? He had waffles? Or
old Manzi, speaking of old Manzi, he's already got another penalty. Or he's got his first penalty right now, I think. Oh! Right on board with Snedden. He just smacked the wall through turn 5.
Ooh,
no wing damage, though. He's good. Snedden gets a penalty. There's yellow in sector 3. It's for old Manzi. Oh, man.
Oh, dear, dear. I think that Viagra is kicking in. That Viagra is kicked in. Apparently he's got stuck in his neck. So, you know, it's
unfortunate situations for him.
Ethan
with another time penalty.
Wow. Ethan's
currently
picking up
has
penalties.
6. Andy's in P11. Sar, Mike, and Rogue are fighting for P4 and P5. Looks like Rogue will keep P4 for now, though.
Look at Snedden. He's all over the gearbox of Snorse.
Right on him.
God, this is going to be
side by side again through the first chicane.
No, not again.
Not
again. You've got to be kidding me.
Spins out the other way, and Snedden gets put into the pits. Oh, no.
That is unbelievable. We've seen 2 unbelievable moves.
And Snedden's getting a wing change right now. Unreal. Oh, meanwhile, LA Ham has spun out in turns 1 and 2.
Oh, dear.
It's a rough day for the Alpine and the McLaren teams in this race.
And look what happens.
As Toby has said, that is not a racing incident. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, I think, that was actually...
Yeah,
laugh, high ammo. No, that is not a racing incident. Who was involved in that? I wasn't paying attention. That was Source, and that was Snedden. I would say racing incident, and both of them, none of them backed off, since Brad. I'm not too sure about that one, to be honest. I can't say that
second one's a racing incident. I think Sauce, he literally ran him off the track. I can't stay neutral in that situation.
No, I have to agree with you on that one there, my buddy. That was a very naughty thing that happened there from Source. The thing about it was, Snedden made the move. He had actually got a decent sort of... he was on fresher tyres, and it looked as if Source just closed the door, and he was ahead. So, bad move there from Source. But fortunate enough, he didn't crash his car, Snedden. So, he's got an opportunity to try and catch up. So, we'll see how it goes. But remember, we were watching the top 3 between Skyline and was it Desbro and Rogue? There we got Skyline and Rogue fighting it out now. Wow. This has turned out to be interesting. There was obviously there was a post. I don't know if you saw that earlier today, Days, about from one of the admins turning around saying that driving standards was being looked at, and I'm pretty sure tonight these drivers will be looked at purposely after those quarter moves. What do you think?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I cannot imagine that the admins are very happy with that, especially if once they see that second incident. There's been a bit of a problem corner. Rogue parks the bus right in front of Skyline, and he gets P1.
He did. I have to say, I was wondering.
Got a yellow. Ethan's retired. Ethan's crashed out. What's happened?
We got another safety car.
Crashed out of the final chicane. And it's another safety car. Sneddon has just got every prayer of his life answered right here, right now.
Wow, where has he
Ferrari
crashed?
In shambles.
Where? Oh my goodness gracious me! The Ferrari has crashed out of World of We've had 2 cars that have literally crashed in the World of Champions. World of Champions claimed 2 victors. He's missed everybody else out of the last 4 divisions, and then leaves it to the last division.
You could say that it claimed Sneddon, but that would I would chalk that one up to a certain driver.
Apparently Brad says I was talking about the first incident, but my English is yeah, let's go. Let's go Rogue, says Tommy. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Let's go Rogue.
Yeah, so Rogue. I don't believe, Brad, that was a racing incident. The first one, I still believe that obviously it was a bit of a no-no, but there you go.
It wasn't a blatant no-no. That's what I will say.
Yes. Oh.
It wasn't like Skyline was trying to take Desbro out. It just happened. It's terrible. You don't want it to happen, but it did happen.
Yes.
That second incident, without doubt, was Sauce telling you, "Oh, okay, bet," and then yeeted him to Netherrealm. That I would say is the difference between the 2 incidents. So we've got RSF1 Sauce on new softs, along with Old Manzi and Rage Quit. You've got Button on new mediums, and you've got LA Ham on new hards.
Interesting strategy from Ham, I have to say.
I can understand why he's on the hards. I mean, he's probably tired of getting taken out. He just wants to maybe sit back and relax and just make it to the end on these tires. I've had these races before where nothing goes your way, and you just say screw it, you slap on your set of hards, and you just take it to the end.
Well, let's have a look at the penalty situation. So at the moment, you've got Rogue, who's on 6, Destroyer's on 3, Sauce and Button are both on 3, Sneddy's on 6, and then
your bottom 3 are all on 3 seconds.
On 3
Rage Quit,
seconds.
Old Manzi, LA Ham.
So you've got Skyline, Bizarre Mike, Mackie, you've got
the Haas is having
Joshua,
a phenomenal day.
Yeah, Pierre and Fistix, they have not got a penalty yet.
Macy Q has gained 13 spots in this race and has 0 penalties. If this guy keeps it up, he's driver of the day with no questions asked.
Brad says, come on, Williams. He says, come on, Williams. Williams have actually done pretty well this week.
Williams is my favorite team in Formula One, so I would love to see a Williams driver on the podium. Perhaps even win.
Well, you may get your wish. I mean, we are pretty much, almost halfway through this race, and we've had 2 safety cars tonight.
And these 2 have both gained a total of 17 spots. 11 for Destroyer, 6 for Pierre. Regardless of who you're talking about, these 2 are both having a phenomenal day.
They are indeed. Sorry, they are. Absolutely, they are. So at the moment, Old Manzi's done the most stops with 3, and so has Fishsticks, and the rest of them have done 2, except for Skyline and Bizarre.
He's going to have 7 pit stops. Let's go, the 7-stop strategy. Hashtag GOAT scenes, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Haas provisional P1, P2. Don't do what Hudson and Horizon did, I beg. I beg you, says Chadwick.
Don't do what Hudson and Horizon did.
Yeah, we were on board with that. Unfortunately, I think that was in Division 2, Hudson and Horizon. But I'll say that. But obviously, in their defence, you're gonna have to invite Snowden back into the game. He's left the session. In their defence, it was a wet race, and then the last 10 laps was dry. So that was a different situation. So. Could you invite Snedden back into the game for me, please, Days?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you very much.
I didn't even realize he left the lobby.
That's alright, it's not a problem at all. We're about to restart. I don't know who this is, Andriescu. I haven't got a clue who that is. So.
And safety car's in, starting again. Rogue in the lead. He's caught Skyline out like crazy, and Bassar Mike has dropped back a mile behind his teammate.
Macy Q literally saw what was going on and decided, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. Let's go for it. Let's get cracking. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Right. Skyline. These camera angles that I'm getting tonight. Helicopter cam. Absolutely unbelievable. Right.
Rage quit with a penalty.
Oh dear. Another penalty for Rage quit. Right. So that's put him on 6 seconds worth of penalties. So they are starting to pick up. And Macy Q is caught up rightly to Bizarre Mike. Look at this. This could be interesting. Oh, freak. And this is actually turning out to be a good battle, and this is a battle for third place. We've got a nice big train forming for third. So that safety
we got a battle
between
for P6 and for P11 between Snedden and Old Manzi, and Rage Quit is right behind Snedden.
We got 3 battles. Which one are we going to keep an eye on? We're going to keep an eye on the train? We're going to keep an eye on the front? Or no, we'll keep an eye on the train. Keep an eye on the train for third place. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Josh has got a 3-second time penalty. God, look how many cars are fighting for third place at the moment. This is great. Sauce has got a fastest lap there.
It's absolutely nuts between these guys. Bassar Mike right now is just a moving chicane for the rest of these guys.
The next track is France, believe it or not, Millsy. It is France.
And Paul Ricard.
Yeah, Vive la France. Right, okay. So this battle going on. Actually, I'll tell you what, it looks as if Bizarre Mike's managed to get himself a little bit of fresh air because Macy Q has got Destroyer and Source all over trying to get past Macy Q.
Meanwhile, this is RSF1 Sauce can smell not only what Destroyer has eaten, but also Macy Q. He is nanometers from these two. He's diving into the hairpin for P5.
He makes the move stick as well. Makes the move stick. That's fantastic.
Oh, no! No, he doesn't! No, he doesn't! No! No! Oh!
I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry.
Tough
I shouldn't laugh.
Tough scenes.
Wow. Wow.
Here in Montreal.
Oh dear, oh dear,
Sauce.
oh dear. Oh,
and
hello.
Destroyer.
Skyline.
In
Skyline. Skyline and oh my goodness gracious me, Skyline and Rogue. They're battling it out, but
oh boy.
Wow. Wow. Now a lot of people could say that could be karma. That is probably
Macy
karma.
Q now has nothing but fresh air I should say behind him. Next guy behind him is Pierre and P5, 3 seconds back. It has gotten very dark here in Montreal in the meantime.
Yeah, it has actually. The weather's come flying in from nowhere, and look at the mist. This was like this in Division 3. We thought it was going to rain.
I think the Formula 1 gods knew what happened between Destroyer and Sauce, and they said, no more sun.
Oh, hello, mate. Skyline is going to have a go. He's going to have a go on
still
Rogue.
Trying to get past Rogue. He's going to get DRS. He's battery dumping if I've ever seen one. Oh, boy. This should be fun.
This is how you do it. Here we go.
He's got the position well before the chicane.
And Macy moves up to
DRS
third.
again, and he's just going to go. Macy Q means what? Yep. Oh, boy.
Wow. I'll tell you what, I think the stewards are going to be very, very busy with Division 4. I'll tell you what, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Right, getting dark.
Snedden is up to P8 in the train from P5 to P8. So he's done a phenomenal
sorry, apologies.
job.
Yeah, you're absolutely
coming
back
up.
Rosie.
Good job, Snedden. He's
I'll tell
right
you what,
on
Dace.
Fish Stick's gearbox.
Dave, Skyline has actually picked himself up for penalty.
Oh boy, where? Skyline. Oh yeah, he has.
Yep. So as it stands, Bizarre Mike and Macy Q.
Oh, Macy Q loses the rear end a little bit. Has to correct it.
Oh no. Here we go. Here we go again.
Oh boy. Who's going to get DRS here? Because whoever gets DRS is... Oh, they're close. Bizarre Mike's got the DRS. And he's got the ERS advantage, too. He's just going to fly.
There we go.
Rogue has dropped back by 1.6 seconds on Skyline, and Rogue's diving into the pits.
Yep, I was quite surprised to see. I thought it would happen sooner or later, but
we got a fight for P7 between Pierre Snedden and Old Manzi.
Oh, yeah, actually. Snedden. He was all the way down the bottom.
Ooh.
And Snedden is up to 6th. So after all that shenanigans that went on earlier with him and Sauce, he's managed to pull back and go past Sauce. And he's up to 6th.
Well past Sauce.
Well. Yeah, apparently Brad says it looks like Sauce didn't give the Williams enough room. Yeah, I think that was probably right, actually. I think that was probably
we know Zilbrad.
We saw it.
we saw it. We saw that whole thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry about that. Right, anyway, so Macy Q, he's going to have DRS over Bizarre Mike. Let's get on board with Macy Q. Here we go, DRS. The blue skies are coming out, and it looks like the sun's coming out as well. So I think we just had a bit of overcast, really, nice days. Yep. So looking pretty smart. Yeah, the sun is definitely coming back out, and
RSF1 Sauce has got another penalty.
Wow, I think
Macy Q is right back on Bizarre Mike's gearbox. Bizarre Mike is doing a great job with the ERS management so far this race.
Yeah, 80%.
Still up in the upper 70s, close to 80.
So, doing a very good job, managing the race. That's a very good drive at the moment. Oh, this is a good camera angle we got here. The rear camera angle on the actual diffuser there from the car. Very nicely done. So, not bad.
RSF1 Sauce puts up the purple lap. It's a 1:11.2.
Means nothing if you're all the way back there, pal. You know, so
unfortunately.
Macy Q, let's have a look and see if Macy Q gets a decent exit, which he does. And now, obviously, Millsy will be cheering on, or Pazuzu. He's Pazuzu in the game, but obviously Millsy in the chat. He will be cheering on the Red Bulls, they're currently sitting on a podium in 3rd. So this is looking pretty good. I didn't want to swear because I would have said Sauce didn't give him. Yeah, all right, okay, fair enough.
No, we know.
We know. Thank you very much. We do know. We saw it live. It was good. We've caught all the major incidents. Fortunately enough, we caught all the major incidents live, well, except for the crash with Ethan, unfortunately. But there you go. So we've had some decent sort of incidents. We've had an incident packed 22 laps, haven't we?
Right behind Macy Q. He's on 7-lap younger tires.
Yeah, and Button's going to have DRS, the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo in 4th and 5th tonight. Alfa Romeo putting on a good show.
Yes, phenomenal job from them both so far. Of course, Haas having P1 and P2.
Yeah, Haas in P1, T2, Red Bull in P3, and Alfa Romeo in 4 and 5. So, and then you've got the Alpha, and then you also got Red Bull in 7th as well. So
P3, P7, yep.
Yeah, and then you got Alpine in, it looks like it's just
P6,
6th, unfortunately.
because Desbro was the other.
Well, that's true. But anyway, there you go. So look, keep an eye on what's going on here. Where is Button now? Right, Button has actually got past Basic Q, and he's battling.
The wall of champions. Doesn't look like he's got damage though, so we keep going.
We do keep going. So, Button is challenging. He's catching up to Bizarre Mike.
Yeah, Button has passed Macy Q. I don't know when. It must have been recently.
It was down your main straight, as you call it.
Gotcha.
So, Down the main straight. Right, here we go. So Button's going to have DRS. He has got a penalty. Bizarre Mike hasn't got a penalty, but bear in mind, Button's on 9 lap-old mediums, and Bizarre Mike's on 16 lap-old mediums. So a different strategy from both of them. As Button all over the gearbox.
Up massively on the
Here he goes.
Bizarre Mike.
Is he going to make the move? Is he going to go for the move? Looks as if he is. He's going side by side.
On the outside, going to try the switchback. Not much of a switchback going there, though. He's not worried because all he's got to do is just sit right behind him with his DRS. And he's gone.
And makes it easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, Fish Sticks. Where is Fish Sticks? He's trying to catch up with Macy Q. Button in second place gets past Bizarre Mike. We don't have a repeat incident with certain other drivers that have been driving. So second place for Button in the Alfa Romeo. And he's 3.5 seconds behind Skyline. Right, okay. Let's have a look in the pits. Oh, Rage. Oh, wow. Rage quit. Had to back off a little bit because Joshua Meister got past him and just slammed the door right in front of his face. That was a bit harsh there. So Aston Martin sitting in 9th and 10th, respectively. Let's have a look in the chat here. Here we go. Haas are already winning car constructors in Division 4. Skyline is a good driver. The other driver, I don't know.
We got a yellow.
Oh, we have got yellow.
Too. It's for Rage Quit. He's in the wall.
Oh, no. Don't tell. Oh, we're not going to have another safety car, are we?
And we are. He just stood there. I think it was because he was waiting for everyone to pass.
And this has opened up the door. We're going to have a 10-lap shootout in Division 4. We had one in Division 3. We had one in... Well, we didn't have one in Division 5. I think we had one in Division 2. I would say
the only guy who doesn't pit here is probably Old Manzi. Because he just came out of the pits with those tires.
Oh, hello. Aston Martin going for a double stack.
The entire paddock coming in. The double stack.
Aston Martin doing the double stack. And it looks as if it has worked. It's worked a treat. Look at that.
And it's worked for the Alfa Romeo team as well. Wow.
Wow.
Phenomenal job from both them and the Haas, of course. Also doing a great job. LA Ham stays out. He's going to be P4 ahead of Macy Q. Wow.
Well,
maybe he'll pit around the next time. You got to think that's what he's doing. Josh Meister goes on to mediums. Snedden doesn't box. Old Manzi, as I predicted, does not box.
So apparently, Millsy just said Skyline was going to pit anyways. If anything, Old Manzi will lose out the most, unfortunately. Where is Old Manzi? He could do, but I think, I don't think
Josh
he's going to lose
Meister
right
behind him on new mediums. He's definitely going to hold up Rogue, Sauce, and them. Speaking of Sauce gets another 3-second time penalty.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's have a penalty situation as we stand. So, Snedder's got 12 seconds, Rogue's got 14, Sauce's got 9, Rage Quit has got 6, along with Old Manzi and also with LA Ham. But the rest of the drivers, you've got Skyline, you've got Button, you've got Pierre, you've got Joshua, and you've got Old Destroyer, only on 3 seconds. Only Fish Sticks, Macy Q, and Bizarre Mike have not got a penalty yet, I say, yet.
And LA Ham stays out for another lap.
Well, I don't know. It's an interesting strategy. 13 lap old medium or hard tyres. They will go to the end.
He could certainly make it to the end. It's just a strategy behind that call,
Well, I mean, 9 lap old. The fortunate thing is, these soft tyres, while they're behind the safety car, they're not using that much rubber. But when it clears, when the safety car comes in, unfortunately for LA Ham, he is going to be a sitting duck behind Macy, in front of Macy Q and Fish Sticks and Snedden, in fact.
I mean, even if he had new hards, he'd still be a sitting duck.
Very true. That is extremely true. Right, the McLaren will be a barricade. Get
swamped at the restart. There might be a crash. I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong. Trust me, I really am hoping I'm wrong, but...
Well, do you know what? We've seen pretty much tonight in Division 4, they've had a safety... we saw Division 1, Division 2...
Safety cars in this lap.
We didn't see any safety cars in those two races, neither in Division 5. We did get one in Division 3, and we've had 3 in Division 4. So, pretty much, Division 4 has been...
We've definitely made up for the rest of the divisions.
Pretty much, yes. So,
shouldn't make that joke, but...
No, it's true. Money Biscuit would be surprised if LA Ham ends up with points being on old hards.
I would be shocked if there isn't a crash in turns 1 and 2. I mean, honestly, I've seen this situation play out so many times it's not funny.
Well, here we go. It's ding ding round. This is the final round.
Skyline is still, and he goes. Pierre B gets a penalty. No one gets caught out by this though. LA Ham especially not. Oh boy.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Mike had a really good exit. Really good move. And Reg Quit has got a 3 seconds. Oh, look at Macy Q! Here we go! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, no! Oh, what a move!
And LA Ham gets out of the way, but he spins. There's a yellow. There's a yellow, and I'm guessing it's for one of the Astons.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Look at the carnage just going on. LA Ham is just... He's all over the place.
Oh, there's a crash. Destroyer with no front wing.
Oh, no. Oh, what on earth has gone on here? This is unbelievable.
Oh, even more crashing. Now Sauce is wingless.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh,
a lot of people are going to be majorly disappointed in LA Ham tonight. Oh,
well,
boy.
I don't think it's LA Ham's fault, unfortunately. You know, he did try to let people go past. He did have a bit of an issue with his front wing, but that's cost Rage Quit and oh my goodness gracious me, what's going on there? Oh, old Manzi, is he okay? Oh no, old Manzi's got in the back of a LA Ham. LA Ham is just causing a few issues here.
Snedden diving into the pits, he gets a 5-second speeding penalty.
Wow, and Source gets another
Destroyer and Rogue also dive in. Wow. Rogue is retired from the session.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Button right behind Skyline, not giving him an ounce, an inch to breathe. There was one safety car in Division 2. Gotcha.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Apologies. I thought there was none. So, thank you for correcting me. But we've had 3, and we've had, well... We've had an incident-packed, we've had a massive incident-packed race here in Division 4, I have to say. So, it's been very interesting, hasn't it, Dave, so far? We've, how many laps to go? 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. And Button, he's all over the gearbox of Skyline. He's looking to try and go for the move and try and take the win.
Oh, Skyline and Button both got just a touch of oversteer coming through the chicane. DRS has now been enabled.
Whoa! Wow, did you see Skyline there? He literally saw Button coming in, just go, oh, hello, we got a yellow safety car. LA Ham is just, don't tell me we got another safety car coming in. We have!
Another safety car. Oh, man. Snedden and Destroyer are both ecstatic. Meanwhile, Sauce gets to change his 7, almost 8-lap-old softs and get a new wing.
4 safety cars tonight for Division 4. So basically, Division 4 has pretty much almost had as much safety cars. It's pretty much almost covered the whole division this week.
The whole league. Enough to give each division 1 safety car, I think. That's why you should never retire in the pits. Yes. Yes, because right now Rogue could be in a much better spot had he not retired in the pits.
Well... Wow, we have lost pretty much loads of drivers here tonight, and it has been...
still has fresh softs? Now becomes the question.
Are they going to come in? No, they're not. No. They're staying out. They're all 3, the top 3 are staying out. It makes
top
sense.
5 are staying out. Pierre stays out. Josh stays out. Old Manzi, does he have a softs? He might. He does. He's diving in. Rage Quit stays out. Does Snedden? Well, Snedden's actually currently on minorly used set of softs, so he should be fine to the end. No, old Manzi swaps onto a set of scuff mediums.
Why not?
Okay.
You might as well go for it. Might as well go for it. You've got nothing to lose, so you might as well go for it. And he will be out behind. It looks as if, yeah, he's going to be out behind Dangerous Destroyer. So only Destroyer, just about though, but he gets in there. And Source is going to be catching these guys up. So a 5-lap shootout in Division 4. Oh man.
Oh, there's no question about the mediums being the best race tire. It's just when you got only like 5 or less laps left in the race, you definitely want to be on a fresh set of softs.
Well, I'll tell you this now, right? If Macy Q, Bizarre Mike, and Fish Sticks play their cards right, those three could be on the podium tonight.
Yeah, all 3 of them could be on the podium tonight if they just play it smart. Because they don't have to push. They don't have to push Button and Skyline, but they do obviously have to push for the win.
Right.
Bizarre Mike, depending on if he gets any team orders to like try and hold up the other guys.
Well, it looks as if we are going to get one more lap of the safety car. Swords will catch him up this lap, which means we will have. Yeah, we'll have a free. Well, it'll be 32. Yeah, it'll be a 4-lap shootout. 4 laps just to get it all sorted out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is gonna be nuts.
This has been. It's definitely been entertaining. It's been action-packed. There's been a lot of controversy, a lot of questionable moves, a lot of incidents. It's been an incident-packed Division 4, I have to say. So they've saved the best. Could you say? Actually, I'll tell you what, guys in the chat. Have they saved the best till last for entertainment value? Yes or no? Aaron says it's going to be a crazy ending. Not the fastest for sure. Mediums, yeah, that's correct, Millsy. Yeah, got to be crazy ending, says Aaron. Yes, it will be. And I think we're going to get the sign to say the safety car will be coming in this lap. We'll have a look at that. So,
I mean, when this session started almost 2 hours ago.
What time is it now?
Oh, my goodness. Safety car's in this lap. They're coming through the hairpin now.
Well, here we go. 4 laps. Literally 4 laps. Who's going to win? Will it be Skylar? Will it be Butson? Will Bizarre Mike and Macy Q and Fish Sticks possibly pick up some podiums? Will Pierre bring out some issues for hopefully pick up some bits and pieces for the Alpines? But more importantly, Snedden, will he actually try and pick up some more points? And also, Old Manzi. Where's he going to finish? That's the question. But anyway, let's get back on track. Button, hold on a minute. How's that happen? Old Button made a move and it was too early, and now he's got problems because he's been swamped, absolutely swamped by loads of drivers. Don't tell me. No. Hold on a minute. Oh, what's happened to days? I've lost days. Oh no. Okay, sorry, I don't know what happened there. I've lost days. He's literally lost. We've had Sources retired from the race, so let's keep an eye on what's going on here. So Button is in 6th place. 2nd place, he's got Bizarre Mike all over him. Then we've got Macy Q, he's actually in 4th place. Don't know what's happened to Days. Hopefully he'll join me back in a second. I think he's actually had a bit of a connection issue. But we're down to the last nitty gritty. I didn't know I was going to do the last country by myself. But anyway, Mr. Skyline, he is actually in 1st place. He's managed to pull away. He's got over a 2nd lap. Button, he has got a train behind him. He's going to have to battle like anything to try and solve this problem. Bizarre Mike, he's got Macy Q all over him. As it stands right now, if I go on to the penalties, you've got the top 2 on 3 seconds, and Pierre has got himself up to 5th place. Well, my goodness gracious me, Fish Sticks is down to 11th. So that little incident, that little problem that we had in the first session, Fish Sticks lost out of it. He gone down to 11th place. Button's got another 3-second time penalty. That's not what Button wanted to have. And now that literally opens the door for Bizarre Mike and Macy Q to literally try and get a podium. So this could be very interesting as we go through. Only Destroyer with another time penalty. Destroyer with 3 laps to go. He is doing everything he possibly can to keep a second and a half available. Message. Hold on a minute. I'll join him in a second. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on a second. What is the message? Right. Okay. Yeah. No problems, mate. I'll get you now. Apologies. Here we go. Don't know what happened now. Right, where is he? Ah, for God's sake, I can't find him now. I'll have to do it in a second. Right, we'll get you sorted out in a minute. Sorry, mate. We'll try to do it in a minute because I don't want to lose any time for these bits and pieces. We'll try and get this sorted out ASAP. Right, here we go. Let's get on board and try and sort this out again. Here we go. Right, so where is he? Oh, I've lost him, I think. I have actually lost him. Here we go. Give me a second here. Where is he? There he is. Thank you very much. Invite. There we go. Right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get that sorted out. Right, here we go. Okay, right, so we're back. Right, and as Days has joined the party. What happened there, buddy? Ah, man. Are you in the game? Okay, no worries. Not too sure. I think there is a chance between, because at the moment Button's got a 6-second time penalty. It looks as if I think Skyline's pretty much got this in the bag, because we're coming down to the last lap and Button's got a 6-second time penalty. So at the moment Bizarre Mike and Macy Q may put... Oh, hold on a minute, Macy Q, what happened there? We've got a driver. It looks as if I don't know, it was Snedden, I don't know who it was actually. I think it was Only Destroyer. Yes, it was Only Destroyer hit the wall, and that's opened the door for Old Manson to drive in and get into 7th place. There you go. Happy days for that. Right, it's getting back on board in the lead of the race. Here comes DRR Skyline. He's doing a pretty good job. He needs to be very careful not to get another penalty, because otherwise he will lose this race big time. Button is all over I'm just having a look. Actually, Bizarre Mike still has an opportunity to win this race. If literally Skyline can't get past, if Button gets past Skyline here, they're going for it. Oh my God, it's going to come to one of the champions. He is going to go for it, but here comes Button. He's going to try and get both for it, but I think Skyline might have it. Will Bizarre Mike win this race? Here we go. Bizarre Mike wins. Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. And Macy Q gets 3rd. That is superb points. Yes, he did, but he did not get any points. He lost out because Fish Sticks managed to get the last point for the Alfa Romeo. Wow. But as you said, a 1-2 from the American team. 1-2 from the Haas team. Wow. Fantastic performance there from both of them, and the Red Bull gets the podium as well. So Millsy will be happy with the Red Bulls getting 3rd and 8th as well. So yeah, decent points there. 15 points for them, and also another point. So 19 points for the Red Bulls. Not bad. Wow. Right, if you'd like to invite the top 3 into our party for us, please, sir. and I'll take you through the standings. So we've got Bizarre Mike, who actually won the race from Haas. Then you got Skyline finishing second for the Haas. Macy Q started in 17th, finished in third. Fantastic performance from Macy Q. Button brings home in fourth for the Alfa Romeo. Then you got Josh Meister in fifth in the Alfa Tauri. Pierre and Williams get a 6th and 7th, as Only Destroyer gets 7th as well in the Williams. Old Manzy brings home some points for Red Bull in the 8th. Rage Quit in 9th for the Aston Martin. Fish Sticks brings home the final point for Alfa Romeo, a decent 13 points for the Alfa Romeos. Snedden in the Alpine finished in 11th. RSF1 Sauce in 12th in the Mercedes. McLaren, unfortunately, they literally finished in 13th with LAG Ham. Rogue in the Western Martin finished in 14th.
Hold on a second, guys.
Reeve in Ferrari in 15th. You got Desbro in 16th for the Alpine, and then Jamie unfortunately crashed out 17th in the McLaren, and of course we've got Dino Deb in 18th in the Ferrari. So there you go. And also, Snedden unfortunately did get the fastest lap of the race, but doesn't get the extra points, so that's a bit of a shame there, unfortunately. So, a little bit of a shame, but there you go. I'm just waiting for these guys to... Well, the host, actually, shall I say. But there you go. Right, who have we got into the party, then?
Me, apparently. Hello.
I see.
I see, right, and who is that? That would be...
Skyline, the P2 finisher for Haas.
Yeah, of course it had to be him, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Love the attention, mate. Love the attention, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know you do, you tart. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Nothing changes, get worse and worse as the years go by.
I mean, you'll want to talk, so.
And what is that supposed to mean? What are you trying to say there?
I mean, I'm just learning from the best in that case, aren't I, really? Like, if I'm...
Wow. Well, there's no need for that. That's not a nice thing to say to my co-commentator, Days. He's done nothing to you. How dare you? No, mate.
I mean, you're the one who's saying it, so...
Oof. I haven't said a word, mate. Not said a word. Not said a word. You know what I mean? So, who's the lobby host, anyway, on this game?
Good question.
Alright, okay. So.
I'm gonna send the guys one more invite just to see if they join.
Hopefully it will do. There you go. We'll sort of hopefully for it. Well, while we're waiting, we might as well get crack-a-lecking. Oh, there we go. There's Macy Q. Joins us as well, and hopefully Bizarre Mike will join us as well. Bring us in. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting, we'll start with Macy Q. If you just include your audio for us, please. Third place in the Red Bull. Started 17th. Kept it clean, you know, only a few drivers, other than yourself and the race leader and a couple others, that actually didn't get a penalty. Talk to us about your race. Brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic. I think we just did that in Morse code there. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Macy Q, are you there?
No, Macy Q just left.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay, well, in that case, then we're going to have to put up with you then. Oh, for God's sake, here we go. Go on then, Skyline. Apparently, you're the sandbagger from F5. That's what I've been told, according to this, according to Luke. So anyway, Skyline, congratulations. Welcome to, you know, unfortunately didn't get the win because you're a driver. Sorry about that. But, you know, congratulations getting second. You know what I mean? Well done.
I mean, I think a lot of that was down to the quali. The inters was a big bonus for me. I'm quite strong on wets, around quite a lot of tracks, to be fair, so a lot of it went down to the quali and then avoiding incidents because of being at the front, and obviously because turn one, lap one was a bit messy and people crashing all races, just more luck than skill, I guess, really. Don't really know what more to say to that.
You said it. Days. I mean, apparently, according to Mr. Skyline, he was lucky. What would you say about his race tonight?
He just did a phenomenal job. He put it on pole. I predicted him to win this race. After starting on pole, he was quiet in Qs 1 and 2. Did a phenomenal job Q3. So, you know.
Now, here let's just deal with the elephant in the room, shall we, Skyline?
Go on.
You know what's coming, don't you? You know what's coming.
Go on.
Don't you?
Hit me with it.
Your little incident. Was it you? Yes, it was you. Your little incident with Desbro.
Yes.
Do you want to what was your take on that little incident, Dale? Talk to us about it.
I don't really know what happened, to be honest. I took a clip of it, and if he has a clip of it, I'd love to see his point of view of it as well. I feel like I gave him enough room, but apparently not. So if I'm at blame, I'll take the blame for it. Like, you know, I fucked up. So.
No swearing, please. No.
Oh, okay, I messed up then.
Yeah.
I mean, no swearing. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. You'll be able to watch it back on the stream because we actually got a good view of it, didn't we, Days?
We very much did. We very much did.
So it's actually on the stream when you watch it back. You'll be able to see the incident very, very nicely. We got a brilliant camera angle of it.
Okay, well, I'd like to say that, to be honest, because it's a very awkward chicane to make a move on anyway. Like, you know, maybe I should have backed out of it. Maybe he shouldn't have gone for the move. Like, it depends on what point of view you look at it from. Like, from my point of view, I'd have said, like, it's a bit of an optimistic move. From his point of view, I should have backed out because, you know, inside line. So it depends on what way you look at it, really, because going too wide through there's never a good idea, really. It normally ends up in tears. We saw a few times tonight, to be fair. It happened a couple of times.
I mean, I couldn't see who was ahead, but in my opinion, it's whoever's ahead is the one that, you know, owns the corner.
I don't know
if you were
if
ahead, then he should have backed out. If he was ahead, you should have backed out. I couldn't see from my angle. Tomo got a much better angle on it, and, you know, I only saw it for like half a second, and then Desbro was in the wall.
I mean, I didn't do it intentionally. There's no harm in it. But
we know that you weren't trying to take him out.
I do feel a bit bad for him because he did look like he had some good pace on his mediums. I just feel like if he was like one more lap more patient or one more corner patient, he would have got me anyway.
Yeah, so. That's the issue that I'm having, is that he probably could have got you into turn one.
And one of my main issues with that corner as well is I'm not really that confident for that final chicane. Like, I'm not sure you can tell, like, I always lose a lot of time through that because I just don't have confidence around it. So going side by side with someone around there is just not a good combination.
Sometimes I'm
really.
too confident through there.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Like,
for me, I never have confidence issues in that final chicane. Sometimes I just go way too hard.
I think that's why I have confidence issues. I like, because obviously I don't want to go too hard. So
yeah.
But,
right. Well. Unfortunately, that brings our... We're not going to get Macy Q, unfortunately, or Bizarre Mike to join us, so I do apologise. But anyway, congratulations to Bizarre Mike for getting first place for the Haas. Literally loads of points for the Haas team. And, of course, well done to Macy Q, possibly getting by our driver of the day as well and getting third place. This time next week, we will be in Vive la France. Skyline, yay or nay for France? Just one answer. Yay or nay?
5 out of 10.
What part of yay or nay is not sinking in? Yay or nay? You know what I mean?
It depends. If it's raining, then hell no. If it's dry, then hell yes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Us commentators are in shambles.
I know, yeah.
We're in shambles.
These drivers just don't understand common English.
Right,
anyway,
there
you go. It's better. It's about time. Anyway, listen. It's been a fantastic race to watch. It's been full of incidents and 4 safety cars. Almost. Literally made up for the entire, pretty much
we
the
averaged
entire
about
league
one safety car every 9 laps.
Pretty much, yes. So, anyway, we will see you this time next week. My name is Helkin Tomo. I've been joined by Mr. Days here from overseas in America, our international friend, and we will be back here this time next week in France. Good night.
GG Kenty.